Hey folks, Dave the Not So Evil Viking 13 here, and today I'm going to be putting my Fallout settlement building skills to the test in a new game called CROSSOUT from Targem Games. I referenced my Fallout settlements because in this game, you actually handcraft your own personal battle car and then compete against other players in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. As this video goes live, the game has actually just gone into open beta. And if you guys use the link in the description to sign up for your free account to try it out, you will also support this channel in the process. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my first impressions of the game. I've got just a little bit of tinkering time in it, and I'm going to bring you guys along for my first build, and then we're going to take the car that we built into action and see how it performs. Again, because I am using a review copy of the game, I won't be able to speak about the unlock system too much because I will have some of that provided for me. This first impressions video will just focus on the game itself, the abilities in the garage section where you build your car, and how you do the PvP and how that performs and plays. All that being said, let's go ahead and dive in and see what we can build here. And here we are, guys, in the garage. I'm starting out with a completely blank slate. Let's take a look at our vehicle inventory, which is divided into some parts categories. We've got our frame, weapons, hardware, wheels, I guess movement technically because there's stuff like treads too. We've got our structure, decor, our dyes or paints really, and then our resources. I've got a crate here, it looks like. Contains a rare part, decoration item, or a paint can. Let's open it up and see what we have. Cabin from a small truck. Cool. Let's go back to our storage here. We've got some resources here at the top. Fuel is spent on raids and refills every single day. And then we have our money, which is used on the marketplace to buy parts. As you guys can see, like a lot of games with unlockable parts, they've got some different rarity to them. So, let's get things started with our frame. All vehicles have to have a frame as well as a cabin. And if you guys know me from my Battlefield videos, you know that I love aircraft, so I think this build is going to be built off of a thin aircraft style frame. There we go. I'm gonna need some more frame. I'll use this lightweight frame here for our back section. It's looking good. Now for our movement, I'm gonna use the racing wheels. I'm gonna put our tires that can turn on the back. All vehicles have a total power score, as you guys can see, and a total mass as well. That'll give you a good idea as you're building, as you get close to the end, of how your vehicle is shaping up. Let's use our aircraft engine for extra power. Requires 2 more energy points. Gotta put our cabin down first. We're going to have to expand our frame, I think. There we go. So now we should be able to put that aircraft engine on the front. Now it's time to start looking at what kind of armor and shielding we're going to have. Just playing around with an idea here. This may be getting a little bit too long. Would that help to shield our engines, I wonder? We can put these fenders on, which will help to give us a place to mount turrets, and also help shield the vehicle quite a bit. Is that even? I think that's actually even. Cool. I think I'll put a big defensive piece right there. And a bumper catch. Will that actually fit? It will. This thing is so long, guys. What am I doing? Each one of these struts increases the structure a bit. I think I just want one more something to help shield the sides. This pipe looks like it's going to fit the bill. Well, I have most definitely created some kind of Cruella de Vil apocalyptic nightmare. Let's see, I've got a couple of nice machine guns here. Now you've got to really balance what weapons you equip your vehicles with. So I'm going to put my good machine gun up front there. That should let it aim in basically any direction. And these little tiny machine guns, I'm going to put 2 of them on each one of these fins. One there. For our decorations. Yeah, I think hell pipes are most definitely appropriate. Oh, there we go. Get them centered. Now, as far as paint goes, I think I'm going to do this in a aircraft chrome style, at least the main body. It's so long. Oh man. A couple of notes on vehicle balancing before we actually test this thing out, guys. As you can see, I've got an overall rating for this vehicle. Structure, support, strength at 468. It's a total limit of 55 pieces, but energy right there is a really important part of the balancing. With these 3 machine guns, I have a total of 8 out of 10 energy points used. The energy is provided by my engine, which is the aircraft engine, and you can only mount 1 of them per vehicle. So by choosing this one, I do have just enough power for those 3 machine guns. But if I try and add more weapons and make it a bit overpowered, let's say this longer range cannon, well, I won't be able to even if I find a spot for it, because I don't have the energy points to spare. So yeah, you're going to want to look at your total part count and your overall energy when it's time to keep things balanced. Let's go ahead and take this thing out into the field and see how it performs. One note, right now it is during the closed beta period, so population count is a bit down. So a number of the players, quote unquote, are going to be bots. But I'm looking forward to fighting more human players once the open beta starts. I guess we're going to be one of the fast attack units because we've got a pretty powerful engine. Matthew is outnumbered here, and he's gone. Nice, crushed him. This is frantic here in the center. Frank's down. That truck's disabled. There goes Alec. And now it's just Michael. I lost my bumper up front. Well, that was a good cleanup. See, I got some rewards. Already had the car jack, I believe. Let's make a few changes here, guys, and see if we can up our structural integrity some. I put a couple of these here. Then a quarter wall. It's going to add some structural integrity. Up to 594 now. I have two of these van sides here, but I'm running low on spots to put them. There we go. Ooh. That adds quite a bit of fortification to the front right there. Just getting little bits of armor to help fortify a few weak spots. And I think we'll be good to go, guys. Well, it's not as sleek looking, but we should be able to actually survive a longer fight now. Score up to 725 as far as armor goes. I like this speed, but I'm not a big fan of the machine guns. It's just not my style. So I'm going to remove the machine guns. Let's look at something a bit longer range. Yeah, the rapier. I feel like that's more of my style. We have 3 energy points left. This higher power machine gun will let us use both at the same time. Let's give this one a shot. Okay, so we've got a battle that just started, and I just took a serious hit right off the bat. Ooh, I like that auto cannon. Anthony's down. And I've disarmed this guy. And he's down. Got one more to take out. Missing some tires from that initial rocket hit. Yeah, it's a bit harder to steer. Ha! Got him. And that's another victory. Yeah, guys, I think the autocannon is more in line with my usual style. I like that weapon a lot better. For now though, that is the beta, closed beta at the moment of CROSSOUT. As of the time of this video going live, the open beta is also live, so you guys go ahead and dive in and check it out. It is free to play. You guys can go ahead and dive in and check it out for yourself. Don't forget to use that link in the description, as it does help the channel if you sign up via that link. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.